I have never seen a quarterback like Bo Nix in my life, coming out as a rookie, being slept on throughout the entirety of the draft process, but Sean Payton knew the very moment he went to his pro day, this was the guy. This was the guy that was going to change Denver Broncos history, right? He was going to come in here and lead them to the playoffs in year one. No one saw that coming. And what I wanted to do in this video, break down this game, the game that sent them into the playoffs, the game that solidified Bo Nix as the best rookie quarterback in this draft, at least in my opinion, right? Now, look at this first play. First thing we notice, guys, we have one high safety, all right? So this is the guy we want to read, because outside of that, we have press man coverage to the outsides, both sides. Whenever you see that, this turns into a yes/no read for the quarterback. If we're able, right, and let me take myself off the screen so you guys can see this a little bit better. If we're able to get this guy up or get this guy this way, we're taking our shot, right? We're taking our shot. Courtland Sutton with their DB. I don't care who that DB is. We're going to take the shot. So as this play starts to develop, the first thing we're going to notice is a full slide by the offensive line to the left as we're trying to sell a fake handoff, right? Which means we got these guys kind of in protection on the man side, which is the opposite side of the field of the slide. So as we get this fake handoff, we're going to turn around and boom. First thing we notice, that single high safety bit up, right? He is now covering this flat by the tight end, leaving one-on-one down the field with Courtland Sutton. Once Bo Nix recognizes that, he isn't a carry. He's got a free rusher going right to him. He's throwing this football. Turns into a yes/no read, and look at the placement of this thing. Unbelievable. That's how you read a defense. This is how you make the defense regret going to single high and dropping that guy into a man-to-man coverage versus a tight end. Man, Courtland Sutton having a career year. And again, in this video, we're going to break down a ton of film on Bo Nix. And I'm going to show you exactly what the NFL never wanted to admit about Bo Nix. Now they kind of have to. Look at this. Screaming to the quarterback. Doesn't care, doesn't panic, stays calm, and throws an absolute dart down the field to Courtland Sutton. Let's go. All right, let's talk about one of the most elite traits Bo Nix has. Being able to manipulate a defense. Not a lot of rookie quarterbacks, hey, not even a lot of quarterbacks that have been in the league for 5 years have this type of trait. Being able to manipulate a defense. First thing we notice, two high safety. Now, we could probably guess right away that they're probably in half zones, right? One guy get that half, this guy get that half. Honestly, they could be in a plugger where one guy bites up into a midfield and one's in a midfield close. However, we need to really be able to tell what they're in. So as we drop back here, we're going to get a three-step drop hitch, right? Three-step hitch, which means once that back foot hits the ground, right? Boom, right there. We want to step up in the pocket and we want to make a throw. All right. So now, what do we notice about this play? Bo Nix is going to stare down the middle of the field, right? His eyes are planted right here. And you may be asking, why? There's nobody there. Why are we looking here if there's nobody there? Well, we can move this safety back to the middle. If we can keep these guys moving in this direction, right? We have this one-on-one down the sideline for Courtland Sutton. And again, the only way we throw this ball is if we move that safety over. Watch him start to just stay in line. He's going to turn. He's going to fire. Buys enough space. Buys enough room for Courtland Sutton to just have that separation. Look at this. Guys, you can't make this stuff up. This is a rookie quarterback manipulating the defense, right? And I guarantee you, if Bo Nix is looking over here, this safety's already over here, right? But since he's looking here, he just drives him back in a straight line. Watch this safety. Driving back, driving back, driving back. Doesn't move out of that line because Bo Nix manipulates him. Guys, I want to watch this from the other angle just to see the accuracy on this ball. They won't tell you about this, man. They won't tell you that Bo Nix is doing this in his rookie year. This is amazing. Look, fire. He knows the entire time. This is, again, what do we call this? A yes/no read. Pre-snap yes/no read. If we're able to manipulate that safety, oh, we're throwing the ball no matter what. I guarantee you, throughout the entire process, right now, he knows he's throwing to Courtland Sutton. He knows where this ball is going, right? Turns, fire. You don't just fire that ball unless you know where you're going with football. What a play. And it gets a rookie safety. All right, here's another play that I found pretty interesting here. Now, this was a little bit more of a risky one, but as we notice, we're going to get a little bit of pre-snap motion here with Marvin Mims. Now, right now, from the surface level, it seems like it could be zone coverage, but actually, you're going to see Jaden Hicks here communicate. He's going to say, okay, hey, you guys got to make sure we're in man-to-man over there. So we're going to notice, right, we're going to pass it off. So now we got man-to-man here. We got man-to-man here. All right, so now that we know that this is potentially man-to-man coverage, let's see what our offensive line is in, right? Very, very important. What is our pass protection? So we're going to be in a slide to the left, which means someone's got to guard the man side, right? So we're going to have the tight end and the running back come over and pick up on this man side. With the slide to the left, we're going to get a seam up the middle. We're going to get this pre-snap motion all the way over into an in route. We're going to get a quick out over here, and then the tight end is going to eventually break out into the flats. So I want you guys to watch Bo Nix on this play as we get the slide to the left, running back, tight end, pick up on that man side, do a really good job. Bo Nix is going to open up this play looking to this right side. Okay, now he really wants to get this safety away from Courtland Sutton, right? We're just trying to get him away, or at least decommit from fully guarding him, fully shadowing him, because right now it looks like he's going to be putting another body on there to create a 2-on-1 matchup, and then they won't just throw that ball, right? Bo Nix is going to feel pressure off the edge. He's going to step up in the pocket, and initially you're going to see the safety stop for a quick second, open up the hips just for a split second, which buys Bo Nix enough time. But again, this has to be a laser. This has to be a hard throw. This has to get there quick. DB's back is turned to the quarterback, which means, hey, throw that ball. He won't even know what's coming, right? Throws it, turns too late, and Sutton gets in front of him, boxes him out for a touchdown. Listen, you need to have pure confidence and trust and belief in your wide receiver. We have seen a career year out of Courtland Sutton, and Bo Nix has made sure every single time I have confidence in my guy. He's going to go up there with these 50-50 type of balls, and he's going to come down with them. What a play here by Bo Nix, and what a play by Courtland Sutton. Before we get into another unbelievable play, I do want to tell you guys that I will be dropping a part 2 to this video tomorrow on my main channel, with more plays, more touchdowns, more throws from Bo Nix. So if you want that video, make sure you guys go check out just Matty Dubs. But if you want more film breakdown for individual players for the Denver Broncos through not only the playoffs but the offseason as well, make sure you guys subscribe to this channel. It's free, doesn't cost anything, and let me know in the comments down below right now, who do you want me to break down next in terms of an individual player, maybe from this game or maybe from the entirety of the season. Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll make sure to get that out ASAP for you guys, as long as you guys hit that like button. But with that being said, let's take a look here. Okay, so again, what is the first thing we notice right now? Two-eye safety. Okay, so we want to know what those safeties are doing at all times. Now, what do we notice? Man coverage. How do we know that? Pre-snap motion by Devon Vele. 30 is going to cross the formation with him. Okay, whenever we see that, okay, Bo Nix makes an adjustment. Okay, we got man-to-man. We got man-to-man. We got two-eye safety, but, look at number 6. Coming up a little bit, okay? Now, what you assume is a quarterback in this position is this one-eye safety over here is probably going to drop back into a midfield close, which means he's just going to stay in between those hash marks, right? We're actually going to notice that this guy's man-to-man with the tight end. We're going to get an initial release with the linebacker, but they're going to drop into man with the safety. All right, so as we drop back, we see that happen immediately. Bo Nix looks to that side of the field. Again, what does that do? Look at 21, already rotating. Already went from this side of the hash to the inside of the hash, and now we opened up the hips to that sideline because Bo Nix told him to do that. Now we look back. We have this matchup, Devon Vele, one-on-one with a cornerback. Yes, no read. We're back to a yes, no read. He turned this into a post-snap yes, no read. Drops back. Look at this ball. Look at that ball, man. Look at that ball by Bo Nix. I can't believe it. So obviously, look at Jaden Hicks. He's going to start to the close side to Devon Vele. Bo Nix simply moves him over. Moves him to the opposite side of the field. Throws his ball. Darts. Great catch by... I love Vele. I think Vele is a great player. Tomorrow we'll look into that crazy tip ball touchdown pass he had, or touchdown catch he had. Oh, man, I'm excited for the future of this team. And this year is just getting started. Okay, he knows. He knows what's going on here. Once Cook starts to bite up, he knows what's happening. Turn, fire. Look at this ball. Oh, man. What? And let me actually take myself off the screen. You guys can see this a little bit better. Look at this ball. Ball placement. Beautiful. Let's go, man. One of my favorite players on this team right now, and I think he's going to be a stud in the future, Audric Estime. Hopefully I said his name right. But right here, we're going to get some eye candy. So we're going to fake hand it off here. We're going to get some pre-snap, or not pre-snap motion, but more of like this fake end around in this direction here by Troy Franklin. And we're going to get Marvin Mims just out in the screen. We're going to wait for our offensive lineman to get out. But then I want to show you this dude right here, Audric. I cannot give you enough words to show how excited I am about his future specifically. So look at this play. As we get the fake handoff, he doesn't really try to sell it overly enough, but what he does is gets to the second level, gets to where he needs to be to help Marvin Mims on this play. So boom, we're going to get the fake jet sweep or motion from Troy Franklin, and we're going to toss it out. Watch Audric. Look at this. That's on a linebacker. What a play. What a block. This is why I'm excited about his future. It's the little things in the NFL. If you can do the little things correctly, you will be a full-time player in the NFL. And this right here showcases to me, not only can he be a full-time player, but he can be a superstar within his role. Now, I'm not just saying that. I'm not just saying that for the purpose of the video. I'm saying that because I believe it. That's a big-time block. Even 77 there. Great job. Those two blocks alone create everything. And look at this. Let's go. This team is bought in, and I'm bought in too. Let's go. All right, here we go again. So this time we get typical 22 personnel. Now, if you guys don't know personnel, basically the first number is always going to represent the amount of running backs on the backfield, and the second number is always going to represent the amount of tight ends on the football field. So we got 22 personnel. Usually teams like to run in this situation, but what they're going to do is play action, fake it to this side of the field. We're going to get a stop over the middle. I believe we're going to get a stop over the middle here, and then more of like an out route to the outside with the inline tight end. Let's watch how this play breaks down here for Bo Nix. We get the ball snap. We play fake it out, right? Great block here by the running back. I mean, great job. Great job. That's what we need. Exactly. So, as we tend to get outside the pocket, we're going to take a lot of defenders with us in this second level, right? Because they know Bo Nix can run this ball. So, these guys start overcommitting there. And now we get one-on-one up top. We got a one-on-one over here. And these are the things, sometimes you got to take the risk. Sometimes you don't need to. But sometimes Bo Nix like, okay, I like my matchup. I wish he maybe led it a little bit more to the middle of the field. But, right, it gets deflected up in the air. And this is the magic sometimes you get when your team is rolling. Ball gets tipped up, right? Gets tipped up again. Gets tipped up again. And Devon Vele. I think Vele is going to be a good player. I know he's up there in age, but he's got great size. He's got a great catch radius. And he's a good football player, man. I don't care how old he is. I think he's going to be a good player for this Broncos team. I think next year, you're going to see probably the same type of guys with Sutton, Marvin Mims, and Devon Vele. I think Bo Nix is starting to acquire a little bit of confidence in this dude. I really do like him. Let me know what you guys think about Vele. Now, another thing I love about this team is the way Sean Payton has implemented a new system for Marvin Mims. This dude is an absolute Swiss Army knife playmaker. Towards the beginning of the year, I was very confused why they didn't use him as much as they are right now. And now he's become this player that you want on your football team. He's become a player that becomes a safety net in the backfield for Bo Nix to just dump it down. Go, give him the ball in space and let him work, right? We're going to get these guys just blocking, get him the ball, open space. Let's see what he can do. So simple. Bo Nix doesn't have to make any reads, doesn't have to make any tough decisions. We're just going to throw the football to him. Go to work. Let's see what you can do. We got two blockers. Realistically, this guy and this guy, they're too far out to play. We got one-on-one. And we'll take a one-on-one with Marvin Mims every single day of the week. Boom. Great cut up the field. Look at that one cut ability, right? Whoop. And the speed, the acceleration to get to the outside. Easy money. Sometimes a quarterback needs that. Sometimes a rookie quarterback needs someone that they can just dump it down to, garner a little bit of momentum, get a little bit of confidence throughout a game. They did it early. This was the late one, but still. Now, we are going to end the video here, guys. Part 1, which pretty much has the same type of clips in it. You guys don't got to go watch part 1. But make sure you guys do me a favor. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. Join the family. Turn on post notifications. And if you guys do want a part 3 to this video, let me know in the comments down below. If you want to see more of the offense, maybe a little bit of the defense, let me know in the comments. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.